The small shop owner has bought in the Santa or in any Raitu Bazaar.
एक ही जगह पे मिलके those type of plastics are known as thermosetting plastics. Comparison, there are 3 types:
up, down, right, left.
I am not inferior to anyone.
We are Claris. We are top on the Everest. Congratulations.
I want to be a leader.
Hi friends, this is Himabindu of 10th standard from RK School, Hyderabad district. Actually, I came here to explain you about a topic in mathematics. But before going to a topic, I would like to ask you something. That how many of you like cricket to watch? Yeah, in my sense, I am very eager to watch cricket. So, I have a question here. There are 2 teams, for example, India and Pakistan. So, both teams want to play cricket. But unfortunately, both teams are willing to batting first. Then, which team is going to first batting? Who will decide it? Yeah, the umpire will decide. How? By playing toss. So, how it will becomes? I mean, for example, Pakistan has chosen the heads and India has chosen the tail. Then, which team is going to play first? We can say that it will be head or it will be tail. No, we cannot say. How? I mean, why? Because there are half of chances. It may be a head or it may be a tail. There are both equal chances for getting head or tail. So, getting of chances is called probability. Then, what is meant by probability here? Yeah, occurring a chance by an event is called probability. Now, I am going to show you a thing here. See, it is a coin. This side is head and this side is tail. So, Pakistan has chosen the heads and India has chosen the tails. So, when we have chosen, how to write the probability here? That means, how many chances are there for getting a head or a tail? For this, we have a formula here. Number of favorable outcomes by total number of outcomes. See, for this coin, where are the total number of outcomes? Yeah, this is head and this is tail. So, these two are the total number of outcomes for an object. If we take any object, the sides of an object is total number of outcomes. And here is a head. Our India has chosen the tail. So, how we can write the probability here? How many chances are there? Favorable chances are nothing but the chances which we want. Here we want the tail. So, how many tails are there for a coin? There is only one tail. So, 1 is the favorable outcome here. And by how many total number of outcomes are there? There are 2 total number of outcomes. One is head and another one is tail. So, 1 by 2 is the probability for getting a tail. When we have seen for heads, it is also same. There is only one head. So, 1 by 2 is the probability for coming heads also. So, like this we can write the probability here. Is that in all activities probability is same? No, the probability is not same. Then how it will be differed? Yeah, let me see. Yeah, here is an types of probability. The first one is certain likely, and the second one is more likely, and the third one is impossible likely, and the fourth one is less likely, and the fifth one is equally likely. So, what is meant by certain likely? Yeah, the first one is certain likely. The chances which come 100%, that means exact chances will come, it is called certain likely. For example, yeah, I have taken here is a dice. How many faces it have? Yeah, it have 6 faces, right? 6 faces. Let me count once. Here is 1 and here is 2 and this is 3 and the next one is 4. Yeah, 4 and the next is 5 and the next one is 6. So, there are total 6 faces for a dice. When I am mixing it and I am going to roll here, then which one will come? We don't know. Yeah, up to 1 to 6, any number will come. So, now for finding this probability here, there are in a dice there are up to 1 to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Up to 1 to 6 there are. Then what is the total number of outcomes here? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. There are 6 number of outcomes. So, total number of outcomes are 6. When I roll here, then what is the probability for getting 1? Yeah, you are absolutely right, 1 by 6. 1 by 6 is the probability. For 2, same, and for 3, same, 4, same. Up to 1 to 6, the total number of outcomes are same and its probability is also same, because there is only 1, 1, 1, 2, only 1 numbers. So, that is why they are same. So, I have a question here. Listen carefully, friends. When I am rolling 1, 2, I am rolling here and I am going to play here. Then which what is the chances for getting the number below 7? Yeah, up to 1 to 6 they are below 7, right? 1 to 6 they are below 7. Then what is the chance for getting below 7? Yeah, it's 100%. Exactly it will come up to 1 to 6. I mean below 7 the number will come exactly. So, this type of exact value coming is certain likely probability. See, I will show you another example here. Here is a jar and I have a question here. What is the probability for getting a marble when you pick out from randomly? Yeah, there is a small kid and he wants some marbles. So, he went to the jar and he picked it out randomly from the jar. So, which type of marble? I mean, which object will come when he picked randomly? When he will come a pen? No, because the jar is full of marbles. So, if we pick randomly or seeing or without seeing, by closing our eyes, we will get marble only. So, it will come exactly. So, that is called certain likely. Certain likely is certain likely probability is exact 100%. Certain likely probability is exact 100%. So, there is no doubt at all saying that oh, maybe it may come or it may be not, it may be come or not. There is nothing doubt. The exact value will come. It is certain likely probability. And the next is more likely probability. See, in rainy season the rain will come more times. So, maybe in some days the rain will not come. I have a question here. What is the probability for getting rain in rainy season? So, there is more chances for getting rain in rainy season. As we compare to other seasons, the getting rain is more. I mean, in the rainy season we can say that yeah, this day the rain will come, this day will not come. How we can say that? By seeing the weather. So, like that I am going to show another example here. Again I am taking a dice here, right? Yeah, I am going to say that how many chances will have above 2 probability. What is the probability for getting the number above 2? So, here above 2 we have 3, 4, 5 and 6. We have 4 numbers above 2. So, 4 by what is the total number of outcome here? 6. So, 4 by 6 is the probability. That means the more number of probability. If we cancellized it, 2 by 3. In 3 of them, 2 parts are coming more than 2. Then 1 part is remaining less than 2. So, this type of probability is called more likely probability. I am saying that more likely probability is above 50%. The more likely probability is above 50%, and the next one is equally likely. What is meant by equal? Equal. If we share 2 parts equally, it is equal. So, when I have taken the first, I have taken here a coin, right? So, I have said that there are half of chances for getting a head or a tail. So, there are half of chances. Then, how you can say that it is half of chance? Because the first one will have same chance and the second one also will have same chances. For coin, there is a head and there is a tail. So, the both will have half of chances and equal chances. And I am going to show you another example here. Games. Do you all like games very much, right? Yeah. Here Kabaddi is our traditional game. Then what are the chances to win a group? There are more chances. I mean, equal chances are there. For example, there is a first group and a second group. When we have saw both groups, there are equal chances for every group. Maybe the first group will win or the second group will win. So, the both groups have equal chances for winning. So, when we can say that they are both are exactly equal, it comes under equally likely probability. It will be exactly 50%. It will be exactly 50% is called equally likely probability. And the next one is less likely probability. What is meant by less? Less. A small amount is less, right? Yeah. The small amount is called less. So, less likely probability. When I have taken this die, as we compared to all of this, for getting 1 is so less, right? For getting 1 is so less. So, it is called less likely probability. When we compare to 2 to 6 numbers, for getting 1 is more or less. That means 1 by 6 part is less than remaining all. So, it is less likely probability. And I am going to show you another example here. Yeah. What do you see in the picture? Yeah, there is a plant in the desert. Is that plants can grow in desert? No, obviously there is no vegetation in desert. So, what is the chance for growing plants in deserts? Actually, we didn't find vegetation in the deserts. So, there is only small amount of plants will grow in deserts. So, it is called less likely probability. I mean the probability which occur many less time, it is less likely probability. And the final is impossible likely probability. Before going to say that, I am going to say that a small story. There is a small kid, she likes flowers very much, roses, she likes roses, but she want a green rose. Then she went to a box and that box is full of red roses. So, she decided to bring a rose, but she want the green one, and she closed her eyes and she put her hand in the box and started picking. She tried many times, but she is not getting. Why? Because the box is full of red roses, but what is the chance for getting a green rose? There is no chance. If we tried 1,000 times, thousands times, there is no chance for getting a green rose. This type of probability is called impossible likely probability. And once again, I am going to use again the dice here. I think you like it most, I think so. And when I rolled it and when I played it, what is the probability for getting a 7 number or an 8 number? Is there any chance? No, we do not have any chance for getting a 7 or 8 when I roll a die, right? Yeah. So, the chances, I mean the activities, the chances which will not occur, they comes under impossible likely probability. Yeah. Now, impossible likely probability is 0%, and then the probability lies between 0 and 1. Always the probability lies between 0 and 1. When we have taken the more probability, more likely, equal likely, less likely, or all we have taken, these both comes under the fractions form. When we have compared that, when we have written in the decimal form also, it is less than 1. The certain likely will come exact 1. So, the probability is always lies between 0 to 1. We have learned about 5 types of probability here: certain likely, more likely, equally likely, less likely, and impossible likely. These 5 we have learned. Friends, we are learning probability here, right? Yeah. But do you know who discovered it? Do you know? Now, I am going to say Laplace. He is a famous mathematician and also he is a physician. He is from Italy and he discovered that probability is not belongs to only for mathematics, it also belongs to our daily life activities. When we have compared to genetics, sociology or mathematics or physics or anything in our daily everyday activity, the probability is there. The probability will be there. We can write in the probability form. We use probability in our daily life activities. So, in the 16th century, Laplace has said about the probability and he gave the complete theory. But before him, many scientists have worked. Example, James Bernoulli, J. Cardan, that so many members are worked for probability, but no one of them gave the complete theory about the probability. And now, we have learned about 5 types of probabilities here. Now, I am going to ask a question that how to find total number of outcomes here. For example, there is a dice, its total number of outcomes are 6. If there are 2 dice, what is the total number of outcomes? Many of them think that there are 12 total number of outcomes, but it is wrong. Then what is the answer here? There are 36 total number of outcomes. How? Can we find the total number of outcomes by the formula of x to the power of n? X to the power of n. Here, x refers to the number of sides of an object and n refers to the number of objects. Let me see for dice here. Here, I have only single die, its total number of outcomes are 6. Now, I am going to take the 2 dice, there are 2 dice, then we will think that there are 12 total number of outcomes, but it is wrong. We have to substitute them in the formula. What is the formula? X to the power of n. Here the x refers to the number of sides. This object have 6 sides and this object have 6 sides. So, the total sides are 6 only. When we have taken common, they are 6. 6 and n. Here n refers to the number of objects. How many objects are there? 2 objects, 1 and 2, right? So, 6 to the power of 2. That means 6 is 36. There are 36 total number of outcomes. Can anyone say how 36 will come? Now I will show you. This is dice 1 and this is dice 2. The first one will 1 and second dice may be 1. The second one 1, 2 and 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, next 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, the next is 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6 and then again the third one will start. So, when we write like this, we will come up to 36 total number of outcomes. When we count it, here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and next one is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Up to 2 have taken, we got 12. When we write up to 6 like this, we will get 36 outcomes. Now, when I am shuffling this and when I am going to roll the die here, 2 dice, the upside values should be added, then what is the probability for getting 6? 6. When I am going to roll this and when I am going to play here. So, what is the probability for getting number 6 when the both upside values are added? Let us find out. How many chances are there? Maybe it may be 1 and 5. The sum is 6 and the 2 and 4. The sum also 6 and there is the next one is 3, 3. The sum is 6 and 4, 2 and 5, 1. The total sum is 6. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 chances to get 6 when I roll 2 dice. So, 6 by what is the total number of outcomes for 2 dice? Yeah, there are 36 total number of outcomes. 6 by 36 is the probability here. Yeah, when we cancelize that 6 ones are 6 6. 1 by 6th part have chances for getting the 6 number. So, like this we can find the probability here. And I have shown you this in the beginning, right? A head and a tail. It is a coin. We said that there are 2 chances for getting two total number of chances for this coin. When we have taken another coin, how many chances will have? Yeah, I have 2 coins here. When we have taken, this will have 2 chances and this will have 2 chances. So, the total number of chances are how many? There, when we substitute in the formula 2 to the power of 2, there are 4 chances, right? There are 4 chances. And what are they? Now, I am going to write T, H. T is nothing but tail and H is nothing but head. T, H, T, T, H, T, H, H. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 total number of outcomes. So, when I am playing here, what is the probability for getting both are heads? Both are heads. So, both are heads are there is only 1 chance. So, 1 by how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 by 4th is the probability for getting both are heads. For both are tails, it is also same. If both are tails, it is also same 1 by 4th. But one is tail and another one is head, getting chance is 2 by 4. Can anyone say how? Let me see. See, when we compare here, when we see here chances, this is tails and heads and tails. So, there are two chances, 1 and 2. 2 by, how many total number of outcomes are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 by 4. I mean 1 by 2 is the probability for getting a tail and a head. Like this, we can find for many objects what is the total number of outcomes and what is the getting chance of an object. Now, here there is a picture. Can anyone say what is this? I think that these symbols you have seen before. Yeah, these comes playing cards. These are playing cards. These are the symbols of playing cards. And here the hearts. These are in the heart shape. The red ones. These are called hearts. And these are in the diamond shapes. These are diamonds. And these are in the reverse heart shapes. These are spades. And these are looks like flowers, right? These are clubs. So, each set will have 13 cards. 3 are Jack, Queen and King, and 1 is A I mean. Then the remaining are 2 to 10 are number cards. So, I would like to show you here the cards which have faces here. When we see this, the cards which have faces on the cards, they are face cards. Then the cards which have the numbers, here we can see the number here on the card. So, these are called number cards. And here is an egg, I mean it symbols A. It is a number, it is not belongs to number cards and also it is not belongs to face cards. It will take it as, we will take it as a first card and the 14th card. We will take it as a first card and the 14th card. And now, I am going to show you a set here. A set, I mean here these are the 16 cards, I mean these are the 13 cards. The cards will have 3 face cards on here. Here we can see the 3 face cards. And here we can see the number cards and finally we can see the A. So, it will denoted as first card and also the 14th card. So, when we have taken this set contains 13 cards. 13 cards. In each set will contain 13 cards. Yeah. Now, I am going to take a deck. What is meant by deck? Yeah. A deck will have 52 cards. How 52? Each set will have 13 cards. Then we have taken the 4 sets. 13 4s are 52. We have 52 cards in a deck here. Now, I am going to shuffle this. Yeah, see here. I am going to shuffle here. I am going to mix all the cards here. Now, when I pick it up randomly, what is the chance for getting a face card? Can you say? Can you imagine? Yeah. In each set we will have 3 face cards. When we are mixing the 4 sets, 4 3s are 12. There are 12 face cards in the deck. And 4 A's in the deck, 4 2 numbers in the deck and 4 3 numbers in the deck, and up to 2 to 10 there are 4 cards. But face cards are 12. When we have taken separately, Jack will be 4, Queen will be 4 and the King will be 4. In them 2 of the red and 2 of the black ones. When I shuffled and when I picked a card from the middle, what is the chance for getting a face card? How to write the probability here? Yeah, we are going to write the probability here by seeing, see friends, the total outcomes. The total outcomes are 52. And the possible outcomes.